Bloody hell, this is now my 4th attempt at trying to do this bloody vlog, but I've been getting either distracted or everything else has just been like happening, and then like I've had people ringing us, and then so far these videos have taken about half an hour. But yeah, I tried to vlog before right in the moment when I was feeling dead stressed. That obviously didn't work or anything, and I kept on getting distracted and getting like all like worked up because over the fact that I'd spent quite a lot of money on stuff today, and I just have to accept it, you know, it's done. It's happened. What can I do about it? Absolutely sweet fuck all. And I think I needed the first video to just rant about how I was feeling, and I was getting distracted, but this is my way of coping. My way of coping is through ranting into an iPhone bloody camera and not really doing anything apart from ranting. So yeah, no buy update, budget update, whatever this is. Well, obviously I spent a bloody fortune today, and how I've got to look at it is, it's just money. Well, it's not just money, but it's not the end of the world. I did buy some Christmas presents, or a Christmas present, and wrapping paper and name tags, which were like £1. Like, the reason why I buy like little sticker name tags is because it's just easier to not have to worry about like sticking the little ones on. And then I bought like more wrapping paper because I know for a fact that I'll probably end up using it, and if I don't end up using it, then there's more for next year. So yeah, and I don't know why don't mind me, I'm currently trying to munch on bloody random bloody bits of veg. But yeah, I bought like, and I also bought something which is this, which is like makeup case palette thing, I think. That cost a bit, about 15-20 quid maybe. Yeah, and I bought the Shane Dawson conspiracy palette as well, and I said for a few weeks that I wasn't going to buy it, and like, because I couldn't justify spending like however much money on makeup, because I'm not usually into makeup, but when I do, I go the whole fucking hog, like literally. And so yeah, and that's the conspiracy palette. It looks nice. I will probably definitely get a lot of use out of it. Will take us definitely over a year to use it, because I don't regularly wear makeup. So, but yeah, I think what it was, I just impulsively spent money on it because I was feeling really good about today and just was on a high, and then I bought it, and I just wanted to. And also because I think I've been feeling a little bit shit about what's happened over the past couple of weeks. or the past week now, I have lost my bus pass, and I know I'm not blaming that on how I'm feeling. I'm not blaming that on how this is affecting everything. Basically, I lost my bus pass last Tuesday, and it's nowhere to be found, and yeah, it's doing my head in, and I'm having to pay £30 a week at the minute for a new bus pass, which doesn't sound like much, but when you're used to getting an old biddies pass that gets you to places for free like all the time and everywhere, it really sucks. And just waiting for it has been hard, and I felt very restricted in where I'm going and stuff, and it honestly feels like I'm back to when I was like early 20s, and I just feel so lost. Like, I just honestly just feel so lost without my bus pass, and realising how important that was to me. I'm never going to take it for granted again, ever. And it's just, it sucks, but what can you do? I mean, I've got to deal with it, and it'll come in the post eventually. It's just I've got to be patient, and I'm like, oh, fucking hurry up. And also as well, something happened yesterday which I am so proud of myself. No, not yesterday, the day before, Tuesday. We're now on Thursday. So Tuesday something happened, and I was so proud of myself for doing it. I'd forgot my purse. My purse was on the table, and I must have just been in one of those weird moods, and I went out the house, and then I forgot my purse, and yeah, I was in what you call it, Starbucks, where I usually go when I want to write stuff down and stuff like that, and I basically realised that I've got my iPhone and I've got Apple Pay, which is still such like a foreign concept to me, and it, like, I think I bought a latte or something, and something else, can't remember what it was exactly. I bought a latte and a bottle of water, I think, and then I went to Poundland and bought something else. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it felt good to have that security. Actually, no, it is. I'm gonna have some of the. Sorry. Oh no. I bought like some reduced pop from Tesco on Tuesday. A lot of this went down, and I basically wanted the pictures by myself and stuff like that, and it was really good because I proved to myself that I didn't have a meltdown over it or anything, and like, that for me was just such a huge step in the right direction, and that's what I've got to think about, these little steps in the right direction, not the drawbacks where I spend like almost 150 quid on nothing, and think about the little things like solutions to problems. I'm thinking about it on my feet. It's cheap pop. Honestly though, to be honest, it's actually really nice. But yeah, it just made us realise that maybe what I'm learning at the recovery college at the minute is helping, maybe, and that is one of the things that's helping us towards like being better at my emotions, and that's through DBT, introduction to DBT, and taking control of your emotions. Yeah, I think it's helping a little bit, definitely. I don't know, it's really hard to explain, because like it's just like, why is it that at the age of 28 I've been having like doing stuff to do with mental health since I was 16, 17? Why is it that now it's finally starting to sink in? It's just ridiculous how my brain works. So I have rambled on so goddamn much that I want to, like, I've written down like a few new updated no-buy rules, and it is the 21st of November, so it's been almost 5 months, and the amount of progress I've made, like, I even wrote down how much progress I've made and stuff like that in this book. Like, I mean, I have like made a lot of progress, like, in a way, but anyway, like, you know, got a savings account now, and got savings in my savings account and stuff like that, so, and I'm saving money in a jar and stuff like that. It's just basic things, I don't know. Right, anyway, so these are the updated no-buy rules. So number 1, try not to buy any clothes for a month and slowly build it up from there. Buy essentials such as socks and knickers. I think I've stuck to it as much as I can, the best I can at the minute. It's just like, I have so many clothes, honestly, it's like overflowing, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm looking at my wash basket right now and I'm thinking, oh my fucking god, like, seriously, like, oh, honestly, like, I need to get in routine with like putting my clothes away, but I know for a fact that it'll just end up being the same thing again. But, you know, I've got plenty of clothes to still keep it going and stuff. Number 2, look after wires and plugs for phone. Only buy if you have to, or bring a charger everywhere you go. I do invest in my headphones and my chargers now. I know I still use this thing. It's from the pound shop. I know I shouldn't really buy it, but I've got my main one upstairs, and that stays plugged in all the time, and it cost me £15 from Tesco. And I also got a set of headphones that have lasted a canny while. I actually had to buy a Poundland set of headphones today and replace the rubbery bit, because I'm very regularly losing the rubbery bit, as you can tell. But these cost about £15-20 as well, so like, I'm trying to look after these the best I can. It's just the rubbery bits. I mean, that's the biggest tip I can give you. If you ever lose the rubbery bits, like these bits, buy a cheap set from Poundland or wherever, get the little rubbery bits, take the little rubbery bit off and then put it on there. That's what I do. It doesn't matter if it's not matching. I mean, Who even cares? Who's even looking, man? Nobody. Yeah. Hang on. Like, where's, you see, I'm like all over the shop, and here's me thinking that I should like, right, okay, don't spend your savings. It's taking you ages to save this money. It's there for a rainy day. I've spent a little bit of it, and I spent it mostly on my Doc Martens and a few other bits and pieces, stuff like that. But I've still got a bit in my bank. I've still got it there in case anything breaks, like this thing or the washing machine. It's there if I need it. It's there in case and stuff like that. Where am I? Oh, number 4, and still stick to a tenner a day. I am trying with that a lot better. 10 a day, 20 a day, whatever. I try not to beat myself up about it as much, but I'm gonna try to stick to a 10 a day as much as I can. Again, cause you know, I was doing okay on it. I was doing quite well. Now, number 5 is if you want a coffee, have it, but you're only allowed one. Now, especially in Starbucks, cause they are addictive, but they're fucking expensive. Honestly, like they're just so addictive, and I don't know why. But yeah, if I go to Wetherspoons, it's only $1.35 for a coffee, and but then I'm like, it satisfies us Wetherspoons, and I don't know why. Like 2 or 3 is enough at Wetherspoons, and yet when I'm at Starbucks, it's like, oh my god, I need more. Like, I don't know. So buy essentials like toiletries and deodorant. Now, I tend to bulk buy things a lot, and for me personally it works because it means I don't have, shut up, it means I don't have to buy like every week or something stupid like that. Now, I bought some shampoo and conditioner in the summer, and I've still got 2 or 3 shampoos and 2 or 3 other ones, hair bubble bath, shampoo, conditioner, all that, and I've got like deodorant upstairs and stuff like that. Like, believe you me, I am a hoarder. I just yeah. Right, this one I need to stick to. Oh my god, use your notebooks up. Now, a few weeks back, I panic bought, like, I would say at least 10 notebooks, because my brain was just not good. It was just like a lot had happened, and I just thought, fuck it, and it just I don't know, I just ended up with like 10 notebooks that I know for a fact I probably didn't need, and that's really sad to admit, but at least I'm admitting it. So number 8 is write down why you want to buy stuff, because you're compensating spending for another feeling. So I have to admit, yeah, I spend on impulse, I spend on emotions, I spend on how I'm feeling, I spend on, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I spend on like just what I want and how I'm feeling and everything like that, and it's them urges that I'm trying so hard to stop, and it's like, that's where I'm finding it difficult. And oh my god, no. I don't know. Honestly, it's fucking crazy. I mean, maybe if I feel that urge to spend, maybe I could start colouring in again. So I carry a colouring book everywhere I go. So maybe I could start colouring that thing in. And I've done half of it already. Like, as you can see. I mean, I just love it. It's Sugar Skulls colouring book, but yeah, I carry that like everywhere with us, but I just forget to use it sometimes because I don't know. But yeah, so maybe I should start doing that, like either write down how I'm feeling or like colouring like somewhere, like even if it is in a coffee shop or it's just somewhere and you just sat there with a pen. I don't know. Right, so number 9 is use your bullet journal for finances. The bullet journal is an amazing thing. Write down things you want and or self-soothe and do things a lot more to not spend. This is what I was saying. I've got a bullet journal upstairs and I am really good with it sometimes, but there are other times where I do struggle with it, and it's about finding that balance, and I am somewhat struggling, somewhat not struggling, and it's helping us a little bit, but I think it's just like I don't want to get too overwhelmed. Right, okay, number 10, continue to find creative ways to save money. Now, money boxes from Tiger, right? Okay, so there is. I don't have the sat there randomly. Oh my god, how heavy is it? Take. Right, this is Faith. She's from Tiger, and now how heavy is she? There's at least 60 quid in here. She's a money box. A cuddly tiny money box. And it's just it's really weird because something like this makes us think that it's not saving money. It's like, because I find something as mundane as saving money as boring, I tend to do things a lot differently if I'm buying like money boxes and stuff. So I've tried the standard, like, you know, can't open it really with a £50 note around it. I've tried that. I've done that. It doesn't work for me. I don't know why. So that's why I've got that. Oh my god. And she goes there. And I have this as well. And this was the first thing I ever bought from Tiger that was money related. And it is a money slot thing. So if I'll show you how it works. So you put it in. Honestly, now I managed to save up 60 quid in this thing. Honestly, like psychologically, I feel like I'm not saving money when I do this. Honestly, like this is how my brain works. But what I'm saying is, you need to find an approach that works for you for saving money, and I've finally found that approach, even if it is probably for 3-year-olds. You see, I know it seems stupid, and I know for a fact I bought it for £1, so it was in the pink bit. Tiger, bring back the pink table, please. Alright, looks like I'm going to use that for a little while, but yeah, please bring back the pink bit, Tiger. although don't either, because like I'm gonna end up spending more crap that I don't need to spend it on. But anyway, oh my god, this is what happens when I'm like, I get really distracted so easily, honestly, at the minute. But what else? Ooh, and then number 11, avoid shops and or clothes shops. And I do this to pass time, like honestly I do, and it's where that whole like psychological thing of wanting perfection. I need this to feel better, to feel high and mighty, to feel valued, to feel wanted. And Hannah Louise Poston says this a lot, and she says it like so much, and she does this thing where it's like an anti-haul. So like, I know I've just done like a mini one there where I was like, alright, this is the Shane Dawson palette or whatever. She goes like, oh, I'm not interested in that, I'm not interested in that, I'm not interested in that. Now, I have a feeling that's going to take me a while to get to that point, but it'll happen eventually. Oh my god, actually, I'm going to write that down. So, this is literally what happens. Oh my god, I'm going to write that down. Do an anti-haul like once a month. Because you know what she does, right? She like does an anti-haul, and then she does like a purgatory box, or like another box where she like gets rid of shite basically. And I think that could work for me, you know. I've literally written it down as well. Oh my god, this is literally like almost half an hour long, this flipping video. How the hell? Do anti-haul, right. So yeah, avoid shops and clothes shops. I do this to pass time, always want new things. Yeah, like I said, it's that want and that desire to want new things, you need perfection, you need this psychologically. That's what I'm trying to retune my brain. Psychologically, I'm trying to think that I'm better than the shite that I have, basically. That's what I want to think to myself. Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. So then it says you can spend things on experiences and holidays, which is number 12, and that is my last rule. But now I'm gonna do number 13, anti-haul, once a month. Where I declutter things, but yeah, it's just like spending money is on like a holiday or like going to a gig or something like that. That's like completely different to like to doing the mundane stuff. Like, for example, next year already I've spent money already on going to see Sam Fender in April, and I'm seeing McFly in April too. So it's like I am really looking forward to both gigs, and I might consider, like, maybe if I save enough money, hopefully, right, the iPhone was having a bit of a fit because it had run out of memory, but I don't know. Anyway, completely forgot where I left off. It was like, I think it was just like rounding it up really. So that is my no buy updated rules, and I am gonna hopefully try and stick to it, and I'll hopefully update you soon. I want to make it a more regular thing. Definitely how I like how I'm doing it, and I want to know like like the way I see it, like certain things I do are like investments and stuff. Like with the Shane Dawson palette, I can guarantee I'm not going to use that up within a year. You know, it says 12 months on there, but I can guarantee I won't use it up. But I have a lot of nice things happening over the next few months, so I'm really just looking forward to everything, and just I'm gonna try my hardest to resist the urge to spend, even if it is gonna be hard. And yes, that will mean having to eat in a lot more as well. I should have put that down. Shit. So number 14, bloody eating more yet again, because I've been slipping with me flipping healthy eating and shit like that. And like not cooking, and I've still got stuff in the freezer from like 6 months ago, and it's not full. It's just like it's got like a lot of things that I could do and could use, and I bought on impulse. But again, this is a long process, and I'm definitely gonna try to just get better with spending, and like I just want to be free from like this spending thing, whatever this is. And I want to be like, I want to still live though, like, and I think that's not a bad place to be, like, not a bad thing to have, not a bad thing to do, sort of thing, like, which is why I usually do struggle around Christmas. And I think it's really strange, like how I think it's like definitely a psychological thing where like people say during Christmas and what have you, that like you have to spend this, you have to spend that. No, you fucking don't. I mean, how much have I spent in total? A bit, but not like, I haven't gone overboard. Like, if I'm being honest, some of my savings did go on Christmas, but that's because, you know, me tribunal and stuff like that, and then I got me backdated money, and then I had this money, and I thought, why don't I just get me Christmas presents in 3 months earlier than what they should be? And then I end up eating the chocolates. But I don't know, I think I'm doing okay. I know for a fact I am. And there's gonna be slip ups along the way. At the end of the day, I'm human, and me. Sorry, I'm taking you to the bin because I'm putting some rubbish in the bin. But at the end of the day, I'm me, and it's not a lot I can do. And that's all I really have to say, to be honest. Actually, my camera needs charging, and so does this phone, and I have rambled so bloody long now. So, yeah. I feel like there's other stuff I've missed out on. I mean, I've been like buying lots and lots of shit cups, like from Starbucks. Like, honestly, it's ridiculous at the minute. But that's random coffee cups, and I've stopped doing me gratitude jar and everything else because I made that into a scrapbook last week, and that was an incredibly moving experience, and I absolutely loved it, and I didn't spend a penny that day. Actually I did, I spent a bit on a breadsticks, but that's just breadsticks. But anyway, I can't think of what else I have to say, honestly. Who the fuck is even gonna watch this? Like, not a lot of people, I don't think. I don't know. Right, I am whatever, I don't know. Right, I'll see you later.